here to do a review of Ready Player One by Ernest Cline. And this book is one that I recently read this month, and I absolutely adored it. So as most of my book reviews are going to go, I'm going to kind of give you a brief synopsis of it, and then with no spoilers, and then I'm going to jump into a spoilery section where I talk about all my emotions and feels. And yes, but I will give you a heads up so that you can leave and go read the book and then come back and fangirl with me. All right? All right. So Ready Player One is a near futuristic book. It is set in America in like 2050, so not that far into the future. And basically what has happened to the economy has crashed. We went into an oil crisis, and basically the world has gone to shit. Video game programmer has created a world called the Oasis. It is a virtual reality world where people put on these haptic goggles and gloves, and they plug into this internet-like place where they completely become someone new. They have their avatar, they go to school in the Oasis, they work in the Oasis, and it is basically they can spend their entire lives in the Oasis and only have to unplug to eat and sleep. One day, the creator of the Oasis dies, and he leaves a will for everybody to see, and in the will, he says, as an homage to classic video games, he has left an Easter egg hidden in the video game, hidden in the Oasis, and whoever can find his Easter egg will win his portion of Oasis and his millions, his billions of dollars. They'll completely inherit everything that he has. So our main character, Wade, goes on this epic journey to try and find the Easter egg so that he can win the creator's billions of dollars and his stake in Oasis. Spoiler-free section. So now I'm going to jump into my thoughts on it, and there will be spoilers. So if you don't want to see that, leave now. Go. Bye. Are you gone? Okay. So, how I thought about this book. As I picked this book up, I read Delightful, the grown-up version of Harry Potter. And I kind of actually agree with that. There's no magic, there's no wizarding world, but it really creates this amazing world, fantastical world where really anything can happen because they're in a video game. I really enjoyed the characters in this book. I thought that Wade was a very fun character to start. It was very interesting to see how he went from nothing, from living in the stacks and having nothing on his Oasis game because that it is the school donated version to him so that he can attend school on the Oasis, and how he slowly transforms into becoming a bigger and bigger person on the game, and then therefore in his life where he can buy his own Oasis system and have the cool things. He can get his own apartment. I thought that that was a very interesting journey to watch and progress. And I really enjoyed his interaction with the other characters, Miss and H. And I really enjoyed how their relationships grew throughout the book. I thought that it was very well written. I thought that H being a female at the end was hilarious. But as soon as she showed up to get him, I kind of had a suspicion as soon as she was like, oh, I don't look anything like I do on my avatar. And she kept going on and on and on. I kind of had a feeling that it was a chick. But I just love that he was okay with it, and he was like, all right, let's go. I really enjoyed the Oasis. I want to be in the Oasis. Like, I wish that was a thing that I could plug into and do, because that's freaking amazing. They just go to all these worlds, and what I really enjoyed about this book was the video game aspect of it. To be honest, I really enjoyed just like the level progressions, and till finally they get to the end where he finds the Easter egg, and it's like, Ready Player One. It just makes my little nerd heart so happy. I think that this book can be relatable to anybody, to guys, to girls, to young, to old. I just think that it's hilarious. There is a little bit of mature content in it, especially whenever he talks about the like virtual prostitute rings. That got a little awkward. I'm not gonna lie. I read that and I was like, oh, okay. Like, that was a little different to me. But I really enjoyed the world. I loved the story. I loved trying to figure out the mysteries with them as they're getting the little clues to Easter egg, and they find more and more. Like, my heart's like racing. I'm like, oh, what does it mean? Can I figure it out? I do not know much about 80s pop culture, so that was a little foreign to me. I think that it doesn't really matter if you're not... I don't really think that it matters if you're not accustomed to 80s pop culture and if that's not your thing, because I'm not, and I still really enjoyed the book. However, I think that if someone is really into the 80s and really likes 80s movies and 80s fashion and video games, I think that they could even take more from this book, which I can't even imagine taking more than I already did. But I absolutely adored this book. And the end. Oh my gosh, that moment where they reach the key and they detonate the bomb, I was like, what the? I literally almost threw my book. I was so mad. And then it all went blank. And then Artemis and H and all of them were gone. And that was, and then Wade's still there. Parzival's still there. And I was like, what? And it was the coin. It was the Pac-Man coin. And I could not believe that. Because I had forgotten about it, and when he got it, I knew that it was going to be something important, because obviously, but it was a free life. Like, what? So, and then he gets into the gaming room, and freaking the guys are hot on his tail, and